Alright, since Ephraim brought in the last one, I I think it's my turn. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Insert sound effect.
Hi there. Welcome to Delegations of Dreamers.
What? And again, it's three dragons that change a bit. Hello, great ones.
Hello. I wouldn't call Rue a dragon, though.
Oh no, I'm over here off just getting some tea ready in case the newest guest is thirsty.
Sure, let's go with some tea.
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Where am I this time?
You're in the realm of forgotten memories and dreams.
Great. Okay. If you have not seen my ears, I am an elf. I am not supposed to dream. Is this some kind of dimension?
This is another realm, yes.
Oh, I shouldn't be sleeping from realm to realm. This is not good.
Isn't it kind of horrible to not be able to dream?
Oh, no. It's just that elf trends, so we just train ourselves in our sleep. That's all.
So you're saying you don't sleep around a lot?
No. Why would I sleep around?
Anyway, hello, I'm Ephraim. Who might you be?
I'm Elias. Should I call you by your name? You're a dragon. I shouldn't be able to call you by your name.
No, it's fine.
Okay. And who might you be?
My name is Ashura,
Okay.
and our little tentacle fairy thing over here.
I am Rue.
Hello, Rue. What are you? Exactly.
I am a Cephalotus Fae. I was a creature created by a Eladrin long, long ago.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more?
I could, actually. Not many people ask. An Eladrin noble of some renown once planted seeds of a cephalotus plant in the tentacle of a tentacle monster. She planted it in the Feywild. After a while, it grew and out came 8 different sentient creatures. We all looked slightly different, but we were all the same race.
Okay, that does sound hurtful. I mean, the implanting part.
Well,
It's painful just to listen to it.
it was a dead tentacle monster's tentacles. I believe it was causing trouble in the realm, so it had to be killed.
That just means Bahamut sent some warriors to deal with it. That's good, I guess.
Yes. When things are causing trouble, if diplomacy is not possible, it is necessary to fell the creature.
I do agree, so I prefer talking rather than fighting.
Yes, I also prefer talking. It is less bloody and less violent than fighting. But, I noticed you have some skills.
Yeah, I have some, yes. How should I say this? It's delicate to talk about this before two great dragons.
Just pretend we're not here.
Just say one of your brother's kind had a descendant with one of my great grandmother, and we are just draconic sorcerers. That's why we have skills
Oh.
and the magic that come with it.
Is that why you're wearing that mask as well?
Can we talk about something else?
Sure.
Yes.
What would you rather talk about?
I mean, I'd rather learn how this place works. Jumping from weird dreams to weird dreams, which is not supposed to happen.
Well, this realm is the realm of forgotten memories, where things that are forgotten go to be. It's a last chance kind of place.
Okay. So that means I'm forgotten?
No.
Not yet. We're just borrowing you from your current realm.
Okay.
Who pulled you into dreams previously?
We don't know, actually, me and my group. I mean, we could be a god, it could be some strong caster. We don't know. Which kind of pissed me off, if I'm being honest, because I rather trance than be dragged around.
Well, this time it was Ashura's fault.
Yeah.
Yes, but at least you're kind enough to explain to me.
Now, I'm assuming this wasn't the beginning of your story. What were you doing before this god started interrupting you?
I was going from town to town and offering my service and my voice. Or either slaying monsters or doing some performance. I am a singer and I do some loaf. I have a lyre too. But mainly I just let people have fun with the music and I just fill it with my voice.
Have you been a singer your whole life?
Since I started to live, yes, which was not too long ago.
What did you leave?
Let's say I had to leave home to be free. Can we not talk about this? About family related things?
Of course, if it makes you uncomfortable. Are you currently traveling with anyone?
Yes, of course. Me and group having weird dreams and have to chase the undead infection. We are 5. There is this undead man that is a fighter, if I'm not mistaken. A member of nobility of some kind, maybe a knight. There is this nauseous tiefling bard rogue, and we have our cleric. She's an old granny Triton. She's very kind and kinda help us in a way.
And how do you go about meeting these folk?
Well, we met in a tavern, and I was singing when some kind of undead started to attack the village we were in. And we just gathered together and fought them, trying to recover some people that were dragged out of the village into the lair.
What sort of lair?
It was some kind of a burrow with some fleshy bits and bones everywhere. There were several chambers, but the first thing we met was those filthy undead creatures.
So was it sort of a necromancer's lair?
No, nothing like that. I think from what we gained in information and what we saw, it was just one of the nests. It wasn't like there was some kind of mother.
But did you manage to clear out the nest?
We did. It actually took us 2 days because there was a lot of them. But we did get the gold for trouble.
Oh, that's nice. So how much gold did you get?
Oh, well, it was 200 per creatures. So we got something like 5,000 and a couple of hundreds. So we split that between all 5. And I think I got something like 1,120 something gold.
That's quite a large amount of gold for a quest.
Indeed. But it was rather dangerous, so I'm willing to take it.
So what are you guys gonna do now that you've cleared the nest?
I was thinking of following the gods actually, because they told us that there will be soon a blood moon, and the undead might be worst. So I rather follow them and make sure people are safe. And apparently the other will follow too.
What about the end? Is there a point you can see yourself retiring from that?
Retiring? That's such a long way. I'm only 50, so maybe I just settle and build a tavern for entertainers. A little performance every night and every afternoon. And tell tales of people how they fought bravely. Maybe make this world a little more accepting.
So, are you an outlaw, or how come you can't return home?
I just left, and I don't want to go back. Even if I had to, I do not want to.
Well, that sort of sounds like an outlaw.
Not necessarily.
I didn't broke any law or something. It's just home was not as home it was supposed to be.
Do you feel more at home with your current group?
Strangely, yes. It's been months, if not a year maybe, that I left home. And I've been going from town to towns, to groups. This one is strangely nice and warm to be with.
Well, they do say that home is where the heart is, and maybe your heart's just in this group.
Perhaps, yes. As family doesn't have to be in the blood.
Of course. I have some blood family, but I would say that the closest thing I have to family right now is these two. Even if they can be infuriating at times.
What was that, you tentacle fairy thing?
Hey, it is Cephalotus Fey. It is not that hard to remember.
Now, let's not get angry.
I have a few questions that are not really related to anything that we've been talking about so far. They're just curiosities, but
Here we go.
if you could have any creature that you know of as a pet, what would you have?
Dragon!
A pet dragon?
I-
Hold on.
I just, no, don't take it like this. It's just, I've lived my whole life with dragons, and we do have some pet dragons back home, but we educate them to be more, to be able to fight and everything. It's just, to me, dragons feels like home, like something familiar, reassuring, something that I can go back to safely and smile to. I had a pet dragon once. He was a blue dragon, actually, and he's the one that made me learn my first spell. Do you know the spell Shocking Grasp? This was my first spell, even though I'm more an acid dragon myself.
May I ask what happened to him?
Oh, he died.
I'm so sorry.
And I learned my first spell. My matriarch was furious enough to put it in the wild and hunt him down to kill it. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I apologize for asking.
No, that's not fine. That sounds horrible. Have you managed to punish your matriarch?
No, she's my mother.
Oh, your mother is your matriarch.
Just because they're blood doesn't make them family.
Sometimes I can hear him. Sometimes just in a very pleasant way.
I see now why you wanted to leave.
And another question I have. If you were made into a god in your world, what would you be the god of?
Well, that's complicated because I would tell you at first glance, a goddess of dragons, but that's already Bahamut and Tiamat for this.
Tiamat can be a bit of an ignoramus at times.
Yes, she's not really nice, to say the least, and we could use someone else. I think Bahamut is doing a pretty nice job. Maybe a protector of dragon blood? I don't have much protector, unfortunately.
That seems like a good one. So you would be a god of draconic blood, protector of those with it. That would make sense.
Yeah, we are not really loved, to say the least, by some people.
I have one last question. This one's a little bit lighter of a question. It's more of a social question. What is something that you think everybody looks stupid doing?
Oh, oh no. Well, I kind of have to turn to humans for this. Say greed is something that I do find stupid and irrelevant in the world.
Their greed.
Yeah, the greed. Humans do have this greed of always seeking for more than what they already have.
That's the only thing I like about humans.
I don't really like it because this greed did many. Well, it could bring doom to some people.
Yeah, but how else would you build a hoard of gold without a bit of greed?
Oh, you're a gold horde dragon. Sorry about this. I didn't want to disrespect your horde or something. Sorry.
It's okay.
You didn't mean it. It's completely fine.
Yes, he's a bit of a odd one anyway, so don't mind him.
That's a lot coming from you, Rue.
Well, at least I admit that I'm odd. I will never say that I'm not.
Even for a dragon, Ephraim is a bit of a hoarder.
Well, in my family, we do have a horde, each and every one of us. My little brother has a horde of. Okay, don't laugh, but he likes to collect plushies.
That's adorable.
I know, it's cute, and mother don't really like it, because it's not very, dragon-like. My big brother, he used to collect teaspoon, which made me laugh when I was little. And now he's collecting magic books. As for myself, I haven't discovered my hoard.
I think all forms of hoarding is good. It just happens that I like gold. But I can really sympathize with hoarding plushies and spoons.
So he hasn't noticed the rubber duck yet.
I'm sorry, what rubber duck?
Nothing?
Yes, no, that's not a problem for this time or place.
Okay. What is your hoard, Rue, if you have one?
I do have a bit of a hoard. I collect gemstones.
Oh, those are pretty, yes.
Yes, I especially love amethysts, but spinels are also great, and diamonds are of course valuable, so I have a good few of those.
I like more rubies, if you ask me, my kind of stones. They kind of match my hair, but the glow is something really nice to look at.
Yes.
Oh, and emerald. They're really nice too. It's actually the color of my eyes.
Ah, it's a good color. The reason I like amethysts so much is because purple is my favorite color. I like spinels because they are quite pretty. Red with a little bit of green. And of course, diamonds I like just because they're valuable. And they're good for trading with the occasional person who happens to go by our cave and needing some money when I have tasks to do.
Ask.
Yes, I can't always have the kobolds do my things I need done.
You have cobalt?
Yes,
You have some my dragons?
yes, kobolds work for the three of us.
Oh,
I pay them in gemstones whenever I need them to do stuff for me because they need to have some way of getting items from the outside world for us.
they do like shinies.
That they do. But occasionally an adventurer will cross by the path of the cave, and I'll be like, "Hey, do you have some time to do a task for me? I'll pay you handsomely."
Is that why you always stand outside the cave entrance with a big exclamation mark above your head?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know of any exclamation mark.
No, the big yellow one that's just spinning over your head.
Is that a thing?
Is that why you had me teach you the levitate spell?
Wait, I already fly. Why would I need the levitate spell?
You could lift thing, or maybe you could just live things to place in a way. That's how I used to use this spell back home. To move things around if they were too heavy.
Right, I forgot. I did ask you to teach me that because I'm a bard. I still am learning things every day, and I did learn to levitate spell simply so I could occasionally block a person's path with a log or, some rocks just so I could get their attention.
Yes, I learned that the hard way.
You also could learn dancing light.
Ah,
You could get their attention with it.
I never thought to use that one.
Mine actually manifest by 3 little glowing dragons
Ah,
that floats around me. But some have some kind of lanterns, sphere. I did saw about that was doing it, but it was butterfly.
my dancing lights just form as simple spheres unless I decide to combine them together, and then they look like me. Well, not quite as handsome.
Oh, I do that too. But when they look like me, strangely the colors turn to multicolor.
Hmm.
It kind of make me think of Tiamat, so I don't like it.
Ah, understandable.
Don't blame you.
I believe that we've reached the end of our time for chatting with you today.
Oh, already?
We'd be happy to have you back, if you are willing to come back, that is.
Sure. I would be really happy to learn more about you and this realm. Change from the tiring adventures. Have a little break and be with dragons once again. And you, Drew.
Yes, thank you. We might also have to bring some of your companions in at some point.
Oh, I don't think they will like it. Oh dear, I have to go to speak with them about this. Oh dear God.
Well, I have interest in learning their perspectives on everything, too.
We would happily hear from you all. But we should send you back to your realm now. Thank you for interviewing with us.
Thank you for having me.
But until next time, have a good awakening.